Bro, are you fucking serious? I just recorded that whole thing and I wasn't even recording. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna do this really quick. Because market just opened. I'm not gonna do all that bullshit. So we're bearish on the daily, we're bearish on the 4 hour, we're bullish on the 1 hour, but as you can see, we have this bearish SMT right here. So boom, boom. So that aligns with the bearish confluence of the two higher time frames. And basically, what I was saying was, if we close bearish on both of these, that would give us confirmation, complete confirmation that we're going to short today. And then we would just have to find like a 15-minute gap entry, and then just go to the 1 minute for better precision, and then just enter off that. But yeah, basically just waiting for these closures. Which the only annoying thing is we have to wait for 9 a.m. But we have to wait for 9 a.m. anyways because of news. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, basically that's it. Just looking for shorts most likely. Waiting for news, hoping that news doesn't impact the market a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go pause to make some food and stuff, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna try my best to like have my headphones a certain way, but there's nothing else I can do. So we did end up sweeping the liquidity, but we went higher. Now I could have gotten like a trade off of it, to be honest. Off of like break of structure and then inversion, like literally this right here. This candle could have gone for it. Boom. This. No, 2-to-1, no. A 1-to-1, yeah, because if I were to take that trade, I would not have done a 2-to-1, especially because 2-to-1 would have had gone past this and this, these two highs, which is like, it's not going to go that far. So I would have only done a 1-to-1 at that point. But I still think we're going to go lower. We have 8 minutes till PMI, so oh, okay. Say that you love me. I'm gonna be playing some games tonight. Just so y'all know, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna probably set up my PS4 over here near my um, or like right here on next to my stuff, so I can have my stream deck going. Or not my stream deck. Fucking hell, my capture card. I have a shit one though. That's the problem. But I'm gonna have it set up, so I'm gonna play some Battlefield. Actually, I think my Fortnite is loaded now. So let's go ahead and check that out. Actually, is it downloaded? Oh, they have Battlefield 6 on. Dude, I want to play the Battlefield 6 open beta, but I can't because my computer doesn't support secure boot, which it needs to open the game. Wait. And then look, boom, click sell right there. You're good. Just hit sell. Boom, right there. Stop loss 2-to-1. That's easy. Look at that. Easy. 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 Like, yeah, some people may think that now they see the liquidity sweep and then they see the moves upwards and now they think, oh, we're bullish. But of course, we just swept that liquidity. We have to do something because it's a grab of liquidity. But we're still bearish. We still have multiple bearish confluences. Hopefully by 9 o'clock. See, now we're probably not going to break structure to the downside on the 1 hour. And now we might even break structure to the upside on the 4 hour. Which if that happens, then that could make me bullish, because if that means we are bearish overall, but we're still retracing upwards. Because look, we have this 4-hour gap here. There's a gap here as well. So we could be pulling towards those, which actually could make sense, to be honest. But again, we would have to see. We have to see. We have to see. We don't know. We do not know. Hey, my friend. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me, real tardy. Look at that. Bang, bang, sniper gang. If there's another entry... Oh, wait. News is about to happen. Good thing I didn't take that trade. Well, if I did take that trade, then news would have probably plummeted it to a TP. See, look, I know what I'm talking about, bro. I almost took that, too. That's what it always is with me. It's always, I almost took it. But the reason I don't take the trades is because I know that I shouldn't be taking those trades. I could, but is it the smartest thing to do? No. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. TP hasn't even hit. Now, if price moves below this point right here, then it will go to TP. But if it doesn't, possibility that it was a bad trade. I didn't even take it, so it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the fact that, do I know what I'm talking about or not? Oh, you know what? Let me check my fidelity. I know SMCI has earnings tomorrow, so that'll be good. Oh, another $11. So I haven't been at work and I've earned $50 this week, doing nothing. 2 more minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. Hold on. Love you. Chat, are we jacked or no? Let me know. Rate the physique. Dude, I look more jacked from far away. So as long as you're like 10 feet away from me, then I look good. Oh yeah, by the way, I have Fortnite downloaded finally. I haven't played that game in months, so... news in about seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang, bang, sniper gang!
The market is open.
Oh, what did I tell you, baby? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Bang! Say that you love me. I put the mock trade win inside of the Discord. It's because it's a mock trade. See, I know what I'm talking about, chat. Now, see, if there wasn't news, it would have hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's another SMT. Wait, we might be bullish. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Wait, 15-minute SMT divergence. Look. Boom. Boom. ES made the lower low. NQ made the higher high. After they both swept liquidity. Looks like ES went to fill this gap. Interesting. Honestly, price did move a lot, but just give it like another 5 minutes and I think we'll be fine, to be honest. Because it's not really moving crazy. It just moved crazy off news. It's not like it's like CPI where it's moving crazy even still 2 minutes after market or news dropped. After patch notes dropped. What is that? Oh, my bad. That was probably loud as hell. Now you see, here's the thing is, if this doesn't even go below here, then we have a problem. Because that means we could be bullish, and that's interesting. Say that you love me. Dude. Dude, this guy doesn't know what news is. Wait, what? Wait, this guy... Wait, what? Look at this. Chat, look at this, look at this. So he got stopped out, but he got a profit off of it. What the fuck? Yo. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. Dude, Dude, I need to take a fat shit, bro. Fuck. Fuck. Dude, I got like $1 in dividends today. Yesterday I had like 59 cents. Now I have $1.79 in just cash. Or not cash, it's in the SPAX. Which is interesting. That means I guess I'm just gonna keep reinvesting all of my dividends into Vanguard. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna keep reinvesting them, and then over time it'll get better. Um, because it'll just stack on itself. Because eventually then I'll start getting $5 per dividend. That's when it gets really good. Because if I'm starting to get like, because then over time, like years down the line, I'll start to be making like $20 per dividend. All right, buy dollars, $1.70. Market. Oh wait, I can sell. Wait, is it sell like sell? No, I think it's. Yeah, this guy got lucky. Preview. Buy BND. Boom. Perfect. Say that you love me. Oh, that's good. $12 today. I'd love to see it. 13, $14. So that's like $55. Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up if Fidelity has. Is there a system on Fidelity to reinvest dividends? Please say yes, bro. Please say yes. Oh my gosh, dude. This is why Fidelity's the best, bro. This is why Fidelity's the best. From the Accounts and Trade menu, select Account Features, then expand Brokerage and Trading. Click on Dividends, Capital Gains. Click Update the next to specific account or even individual securities to modify your distribution preference. Choose between invest in security. Dividends are automatically used to buy more shares of the same security, including fractional shares. Deposit to core account. Dividends go into your cash core position instead. You can apply settings across all current equity positions and for future purchases. Yeah. Okay, give me a second, chat. I need to take a shit. But again, I would like to see what does market look like. That's not that bad. It may look weird, but it's not horrible. And we're gonna keep going anyways. Hopefully we create a gap here, we can tap into it, and I'm just gonna keep going lower. Because we already know. I forgot to pause it so you guys aren't just sitting here looking at nothing. And I had to grab toilet paper. Goodbye. You just sent me a shit. Yeah. Goodbye. 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 Oh, there it is. Perfect. All right, chat. So here's what we're gonna do. Since we've now closed below, now all we need to wait for is a. Hold on. Bro, I forgot to put the recycling bins out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, we broke structure back to the downside. So that's a confirmation on the, that's a confirmation on the 5 minute. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Ugh. Annoyingly, we didn't make a gap. I need to be more confident. Again, this is like the typical thing that happens. I know tomorrow SNCI has earnings, so that'll be good. That'll be great. Oh my gosh, I thought it said that I got $55. I was like, holy shit. See, this is two separate times that I've been not confident enough to take the trade again. The next one that I see where I get an entry, I'm going in. Because I know that one's going to hit. You say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Um, Next expected report date, November 3rd. Wait, November 3rd? No, it literally said August, not November, bro. Hey, we're back up to break even on the year, though. Basically. That's the beginning of the year, now we're back up. So that's good. Alright, we'll make a gap here, that's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. This is easy. Once we make a gap, it's an entry. I already know. Bro, what? And we say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So you can tell that my left side is just smaller, bro. The sunlight's also fucking cooking it. Can you say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye? You guys can probably barely hear me, bro. You heard that shit? LeBronzo. What the fuck are you doing? There's nothing on the 5. There is on the 15. But we'd have to wait for 9:30, and that's in a lot of time. See, that's the only problem, is that if I take a short, we could start retracing upwards to like a 15-minute gap, and then I get stopped out. Could happen. That's why you gotta be careful. Yeah, we never broke structure to the upside. I mean, that is a gap, but again, it's nothing crazy. Why would you go for... Dude, I don't understand why people are going for longs, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, we swept liquidity, bro, but like, dude, it's obvious that that liquidity is not gonna do shit, bro. I mean, yeah, it did something. You could get a trade out of it, but there's only one entry, and it's right here. And it's that 1-to-1 I was showing you. And you put your lows here. That's the only entry. There's nothing else. What did Brody trade off of? He took a trade off of this fair value gap tap right here. Where did he put his stops? Right here, and you went for a 1-to-1? No, he went for a 1.5. But that's like, this is the only good one. This is the only one that makes sense. But even then, like, it's obvious that we're going to keep going lower. Perfect. This is what we need. And we see wicks to the downside. Perfect. Jeez, bro. I had to speed run to the fucking recycling bins. Wasn't even fucking I already missed it. The trash bin guy, or the trash truck already came. That's perfect. Es perfecto. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, we're going way too low for us to have to retrace back up there. So I would just say take the trade off this. And then when the gap gets created, like, go here and go to like these highs. 1550. That's 16. Wait for it. Go back up. Come on. Dude. Dude. Bro, it didn't even tap it. Are you serious? Bro, what is that? Bro, that's not even, it didn't even give me a chance. Bro, are you serious? It didn't even tap it, bro. That's bullshit, bro. It didn't even tap it. Now we're fucking... Okay, now we just closed it. What the... Well, now we've got 1 minute till the 15-minute closes. And now we're just pushing past. See, this right here is what I was afraid of. If I had just done that trade, I would have gotten stopped out. That's what I was afraid of happening. Is as soon as I want to take my trade, we start retracing upwards towards, like, this gap here. Which, give it, like, 30 seconds, and then we will. That is exactly why... That right there is why I'm always hesitant to take my trades. Is because of stuff like this. Shit like that. I almost took that trade, too. And then look at that. Oop, stopped out. I would have gotten stopped out. You know how crazy that is? Wow. Good thing I didn't. There it is. Alright, we have a 15-minute gap. Right up here. Where's the 5-minute gap? We don't have a 5-minute gap, but there's a 15-minute gap here. Okay, well, obviously not taking that. If you were to take a long, you would want to do this. 13 times 2 is 26. 26 divided by that is like 15, 19. You could take a long up to it, but the only reason you would do that is because we would run out of time in the markets to trade. But like, not really. Not really. Goodbye. 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 Oh, that means there was another 30-minute candle too. Yeah. Right there. Boom. Boom. Go for it. Hey, bro, go for it. If we keep pushing lower, then that means we're not going to go up to the 15-minute gap. And that means we can just short off of this gap or something. Did we just get an SMT divergence on the 1 minute? Oh my gosh. Okay. Ow. Ow. like this. I like this a lot. Now what we could get is probably like, wait for this to close, get a gap here. The camera's in the way a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And we got an inversion of these two gaps. That's perfect. Wait for like a tap. I'd say to go to like here. 1530. That's probably like 25 contracts. 16. Goodbye, goodbye. Maybe a little higher. And then go sell.
Order filled.
Set stop loss. Oh, wait. That is not a 2-to-1 at all. This is. See, my heart always pounds, but there's no reason. Because I know I'm confident in it. I already know. The only reason that I would be scared is because of something like this. But it's not. Because, boom. Two inversions, we get a tap into the gap, immediately go down. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Can we say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye? I know this will do nothing because we have this here. And this, we swept liquidity here, that did nothing. We kept pushing lower, so I already know I'm chilling. You know? Nah, I mean? Wait, hold on. Again, we're still not a 2-to-1. It's about 1,200 in profit. Yeah, we have more bullish power or bearish power than we do bullish, so we're low-key chilling here. Goodbye, goodbye. Alright, chat. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I like this. I like this. We'll definitely are going to push lower. say goodbye. I guess we already had earnings for SMCI. Yep, we're good. We are chilling, bro. Yeah, we're pushing, bro. We're pushing. Keep it pushing, buddy. Keep it pushing. 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 Don't do that to me, bro.
Order filled.
Bro, let's go, baby. Finally. It has been a long time since I've gotten a real win. And that was a good one, too. That's good. That actually is a big confidence booster. I like that. That was really good. That was really good. We're gonna take a screenshot here for the Discord. Yes, sir, baby. There we go. So now we're back up to break even. We're $48 in profit. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Boom. Alrighty, let's go, baby. 1100 on the day. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's good. That's good. Yep, and then I can just start working on my car. Just nice little day. And then I think it just tapped into that gap. Or tapped into this one, but goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh yeah, look at this. I was back testing yesterday. This is the July 4th week. Boom, look at that. 100% win rate. I'm going to keep back testing. I'm telling you, this week is going to be good. This week's going to be good. Because look, even if tomorrow no news, let's say I win this one. 2 wins in a row. Okay, I win that one. That means I'm up 1100, or I'm up 100, or 1000. I'm up 1000, so that'd be 51. I'd be 2 trades away. Unem I always do good on unemployment claims. So let's say I lose this one. It's down 500. Okay, I win more. Okay, that'd be 55, and then win Friday. That would be 15. So then I'd be halfway there. This is a pretty good day. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and journal this. And you guys can just watch if you want. So we're gonna journal it. You guys are gonna see I haven't journaled a trade in a while. Alright, so the pair we are on in micro NQ. Our position was a short. The result was a win. The confluences, what was our confluences? So we had S&T divergence. We had a fair value gap tap. We had break of structure, obviously. That was just like a beginning, like a given. We broke structure. Well, we actually didn't break structure on the 1 hour, but dude, I'm telling you, bro, I had a conversation with one of the guys in the Discord, and it was amazing. Like, it was great. It helped me so much. It gave me so much information. At the time, I was like, dude, this just made everything more complicated. but it low-key, I just got a lot of information at once, and now it's actually helping me. There's SMT divergence right here. We had the fair value gap tap. Breaker structure was obvious. We had what? Wait for 5-minute breaker structure to the downside again right here, because we broke structure to the upside here. Wait for breaker structure, boom. That's obvious. That was a given. That gave me more confirmation. And then it was just fair value gap from then on. 1-minute breaker structure is obvious. We were already at breaker structure. We were already there. We didn't even break structure to the upside. We were still here. So the return, what was the return? The return was $1,172. The risk was, how much did I have? Let's do the math. So if I have 50,048 minus 1172, that, and I used 592. So if I do this number here, 592 divided by paste times 100. So we used about 1.2% risk, which is typically what happens. Last time I won a big win, if you go check on my channel, I might put it in the top. It was a 1,300 win, and it was a 1.2% risk. Session, New York. Look at that. Bang, bang, sniper gang. Alright, so, oh yeah, here's what we're looking at, by the way. We've got our pair, we've got our position, it was a win, and what our confluences were, our return rate, our return amount, our risk, and then the session. So the first time frame is going to be daily, and this is how we're going to do this. This isn't like back testing. I actually need to write things down, so I have this as a journal. So daily, let's go ahead and be just, I actually might just do this. And then I can move this to like right here so I can see it. We're bearish, right? We're bearish, right here. Bearish. There's nothing else to really put for the daily. Sorry. Bearish, we broke structure down to the downside right there. Go ahead and put that there. Get rid of that. The 4 hour. Goodbye, goodbye. Still bearish at the time of trade. Still technically there. Yeah, technically bearish. For these, there's really nothing else to put. For this, I'm gonna do 1 hour and 4 hour. So let's put both of those in the same one. Actually, no, I can do 4 hour, 1 hour, 15, 1 minute. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's just do that. And if I need to change it, I will. Alright, so 1 hour. Go to the 1 hour. We had SMT divergence. Bearish SMT divergence, which lined up with the higher time frames. So that really gave me a good idea of what the market was sweep liquidity right at market open, but I knew that it wasn't really going to affect to affect market to a great degree, because we can see based on the wick that market did move up. Nah, let's not say it like that. Did move up off the wick, but that's just because it had to from grabbing LQ. But our bearish momentum was enough and obvious enough to me for me to know to just wait and be patient. No, to just wait for market to continue downwards. Let me see if I just said the same thing over and over. We did sweep liquidity right after market opens. We did sweep liquidity right after market open, but I knew that it wasn't really going to affect market to a great degree because we can see based on the wick. Or wait, what? Let's do the period. We can see based on the wick that market did move up off the wick, but that's just because it had to from grabbing LQ. But our bearish momentum was enough and obvious enough to me for me to know that I needed to just wait, that I needed to just needed to just wait for market to continue downwards. So this is a basis of the explanation. And then if we put this on the 1 hour, boom, make sure it's the right one. Let's go to like the 15-minute. No. News did move market a little, which I actually did a mock trade right here at news. But it was in favor of my bias. So I just needed to wait for that 5-minute break of structure back. So I just needed to wait for that 5-minute break of structure back to the downside after the liquidity sweep move, and then after that just look for entries on the 1-minute. Boom. We're actually going to go ahead and put that there. Short position. Goodbye. 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 Alright, and then we're going to put that at 5-minute. Probably guess I have extra screenshot slot, but we're just gonna put 5 minutes, and then now officially go here. Almost took a trade right here, but I didn't because it didn't tap it until it ripped right past it. So glad I didn't do that. Which things like this are the reason I get nervous to click buy/sell, because I was legitimately going to enter, but we didn't tap the gap, and but then we ripped upwards, and I was like, nah, I'm good. But then we got another entry right after that, and I knew that market wouldn't do that same shit again, and it was a obvious retrace entry, so I took the trade. Boom. Perfecto! Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. That's the exact trade too. Copy image. Slap it over here. 1 minute. Alright, time to do... How well did I execute my trading plan? I executed it. Well, maybe some of you guys haven't seen it. So let's go to my trading plan. Let's re-go over it. 1% risk I did use. Lot size, this isn't 4x, so don't really use that. I took one trade. It was after 8:50 on New York session. I waited for red news. It was on futures, and I used these confluences. Is S&T divergence a confluence? You know what? I don't really use break of structure or order blocks. I haven't used an order block as an entry in so long, because I haven't seen an order block entry in so long. I guess right here. Look, so we come down. This is liquidity right here. So if we actually... Okay, well, I can't see it, but you get the point. This is order block. We come in, tap into this gap right here. Boom, that's an entry you could take. But the only thing is, you shouldn't take this just because you shouldn't be taking longs anyways in this situation. But, of course, did get tapped. You could have. I mean, you could have. You really could have. Actually, you're not even supposed to put it there. Is that a 5-minute gap? No. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the inversion. Hold on. Sorry, put your stop loss there. Okay, maybe you could. No, you could take this trade. You could. Yeah. If you wanted to take a trade, that's what you should do. Order block, fair value gap entry. That's the only, like, and I guess there's one right there. I said I've never seen one. I haven't seen one in a while, but there's one right there. Yep, I think markets starting to chop around now because it is about 10 o'clock. Yeah, there was no other entries. So I literally got the last entry possible. Jeez. There was one right here. Boom, fair value gap tap. And plummeted downwards. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, that's basically my, excuse me, that's basically my trading plan. So let's go back here and go here. First of all, let's do the check mark. Executed my trading plan almost perfectly. I did use 1.2%, but using exactly 1% is pretty difficult when using contracts because it's a fixed amount per point per contract. So it's good enough. Well, things were done correctly. I waited patiently for what I wanted to see for my trades, as well as not getting FOMO from seeing market sweep bullish liquidity and trying to take a long because I know that we are going to go lower. But things were done incorrectly. There was a trade or two that I could have taken, but I was hesitant to. But as you can see in the 1 minute picture, those types of movements are what make me nervous to enter. I felt confidence because I've learned a lot and gotten way better recently, so I know that what I'm saying is right, and I have an edge in the market. I also did feel a little nervous in my something that I just need to work over time, and it's not something that's like I literally like that's not something that can easily stop. Like even if I try, my heart will still keep going. I feel like sometimes I ramble on because I just want to keep typing fast, but I still. Yo, you can't even. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a pretty good day, bro. It was a pretty good day. We got a win. We got our first win in a while. Hold on, let's see. know I can. But yeah, that's it for today. It's a pretty good day. You know what I'm saying? We got tomorrow, no news. I'm gonna be trading again, as usual. Make sure to come check me out. Also, I'm gonna be streaming tonight on Twitch, playing some games. Real tardy. Go check it out. Hopefully I don't break my headphones even more. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.